Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our main topic for today's speech, I would like to ask you a few questions. Have you ever wondered when this pandemic will end? And when we will get our normal life back without wearing masks everywhere? Also, have you ever wondered, as parents, as teachers, when will our children and students go back to school without any worry? Well, I am Fransisca Agustin, and I have been wondering all those thoughts. As a 16-year-old teenager, nowadays I am facing a new method of education, and that is online school. If I can be honest, at the beginning of this online school, I was a little overwhelmed. But I think now I'm used to it. And maybe you could say that I'm addicted to online school. Because I have found a coziness in it. However, not everyone agrees with how I feel about online school. In particular, the parents, especially those who have kindergarten or elementary school children. A few times ago, I saw on Facebook that there was a mom of an elementary school student who yelled and said that she was tired of teaching her child because she did not really understand about online school. And that video was aimed to her child's teacher. I'm just going to be honest with you. If I were her child's teacher, I would have a mental breakdown. Really? And most likely, the parents who live in hinterland do not necessarily have or even understand how to use technology or have supporting internet access. Now, we are going to talk about ways to prevent the parents from being overwhelmed by technology in this online school era, so that the online learning will be more effective. And this was the first thing that came up from my mind, that it would be much better if schools had counseling about online school through Zoom, Google Meet, or even face-to-face meetings, with the aim of introducing the applications that students use. Secondly, the government should provide supporting facilities. For example, providing free internet access in the form of internet sharing in one village, or it could be in form of free internet quota every month. Thus, both parents and students can understand each other about the teachings and learning process, so that the online learning becomes more effective. Other than that, there are also other parties who are quite overwhelmed at the beginning of this online school. Can you guess who it is? Yup, the teachers. From what I heard from some teachers, they have a little trouble to fully use technology to teach students. Because not everyone is good at using technology, as we discussed before. So, once again, it will be much better if teachers also held discussion about how to use the applications needed for learning. Besides of that, to make the learning more effective, maybe the teachers should make videos where they explain the material rather than just giving the material through YouTube. Also, hold meetings with students via Zoom or Google Meet regularly. Despite all the things that we have discussed, the effectiveness of online learning also depends on the students. Although the parents and teachers have done their best, if the students themselves do not have the intention to learn, then it is just a waste of time and energy. This reminds me of one quote from Brian Herbert, which sounds, "The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice." I hope we all learned a lesson from this pandemic. And that brings me to the end of my speech. I am Fransisca, and thank you for your attention.